Hey Pisces, welcome to Tourmaline Tarot. We're going to do your weekly and see what's going on here. So 1, 2, 3. That's where I wanted to be. Okay. So we have the 3 of Pentacles reversed, Page of Wands reversed, and the 6 of Pentacles upright. Something wasn't working. Something, you know, because you have the 3 and then you have the 6. So it's like if you were only getting half the story, if you were only getting half the buy-in, you're like, don't bother. You're looking for something that's more reciprocal, something that you actually can put your time and energy into, that you see benefits out of. And then this guy's also holding the scale. So it's like, where is your time and attention going? Because it felt like it was not balanced, or also with this, there were people putting their 2 cents in that probably didn't need to be putting their 2 cents in. So you're just also not going to listen to those people or act on anything that they tell you. Because you're like, no. Like I call this one like the group project card. You don't want to do it. Like you have bigger fish to fry on your own. So no, we're not listening to it. Nope. Their version of clarity, we're not, it's like you put the brakes on something real hard and we're not manifesting on this. You need to kind of just do you. I know that sounds so trite and everything, but like, you know, it's time to listen to yourself. There's no like, you know, it's not by committee. None of this is by committee anymore. So where are your time and energy going? What were you giving to? Because strength in reverse is not saying that you're not strong, but for me, sometimes, especially with the 6 of Pentacles, this is like, where were you pushing? Where were you muscling through that maybe you can kind of ease up a bit? You know what I mean? And reallocating your energies. And just, what do you need to leave out? You know? Like I said, whatever you were pushing, it's like, it can stay outside. Like, I always think of the Flintstones when he's putting the cat outside and then the cat puts him outside because it closes the window. You know what I mean? You know that weird little sequence? Because you're done with something that is just kind of, that you were carrying. It might be causing conflict, but at the same time, it's like you're just leaving it out. All right, this wanted to go. It's the Empress. Yeah. You have your own stuff you're trying to get started or going or growing, and it's just static at this point, honestly. Even the snow looks like static. You know, like them old-timey TVs. You know, after midnight it just turned to static, or the test pattern. And that's what I mean. It's like it hit midnight, pumpkin time, on whatever this was, because it's like you're unburdening yourself. There might be a couple last ditches to rile up, incite, get something out of you, but with the Empress energy, it's like, meh, no, like hard stop on many things. You're not going that way anymore. You know that saying, stop looking behind you if you're not going that way? I mean, really, it's like rear view mirror on so many things. I do just get this like bigger fish to fry, and the Wheel of Fortune sees that and is like, I always see that's the universe. It's always like, come on, let's go. Come on, get on this Ferris wheel. We're going up, baby. Only up. Knight of Swords reversed on the bottom. 7 of Wands reversed. King of Wands. Also going to point out the 2. I only really go back like 4 or 5 taps. But yeah, there's just something not giving. You're not ghosting it, but you're also not taking any bait. You know what I mean? Because with the 2 of Cups, there's like a balance that you're receiving where it's like you can see the reciprocity or the lack thereof, and it's very easy to kind of suss it out. You're like, you're in, you're out, you stay, you go. Was it Gemini that got something very similar where it's like, you know, the sorting piles? You're like, this is trash, this is a keeper, this is a donate. Like, someone else's problem now. You're welcome. So, let's see. Crossroads, decision. Hi, thanks. You're like, thanks, cards. I didn't know that already. But you're going, the rider. We're going. But you're also watching. Like, there's some kind of due diligence. I feel like you're getting the messages and you're kind of watching for, like, which way to go. And I always notice this, the sun's always coming up on that. So it's like something's about to kind of pop. But it requires kind of seeing things for what they are. And it might be kind of surprised. Like I said, there might be... I'm not saying there's one last thing, but people could be doing stuff to get attention and showing their whole butt. I'm not saying that's worst case scenario, but you might be surprised at the lengths that people will go to. And you're like, wow, okay. Because what is this rider about? What you want is coming. And like I said, there's static. There's like static around you. And you're like, no, programming is over. Talking the old school, like you hear the national anthem and then it goes to a test pattern and then it turns into static. Like you're about to turn it into static on somebody. So what does Pisces really want here? You want to kind of be able to take it easy. You want to kind of be able to enjoy either the efforts you're putting in, because the pigs like the fat and happy. You want to be able to celebrate stuff. It's almost like pressure's off in some way. Give me one more on this lion here. Come on. It's like, I want to talk about it. Yeah, there's a little more you're going to find out. I hate saying that. It's not like, but like I said, it's almost like this person's trying to be static on purpose. Whatever the situation, it's like they're just throwing more stuff in the pot for just a crap stew in some way. And you're just like, oh, we've gone that route too. You're like, I didn't think that was possible. But like I said, though, the opportunities are lining up for you. So this is like static. Just let them... You're like, what? I'm sorry, I can't hear you. So Pisces, that is what I have for you, and I'll talk to you later.